Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. This week's slow-burning storyline involves Luna's complicated and messy web on The Bold and the Beautiful. The Spencers want nothing to do with her, even though she's pregnant with Will's child. But they're not sending her back to jail just yet, so who's willing to stop her from her loony ways? Luna, Lisa Yamada, brought out Bill's Don Diamond dark side when he made demands. He quickly realized how delusional and dangerous she was. Bill demanded that Luna get an abortion, but she turned it around and claimed that he was the monster. B&B fans want pregnant Luna sent back to prison. Bill could find a way to end her pregnancy plan. It's not like Bill hasn't done it before. When Bill goes dark side, who knows what could happen? Katie, Heather Tom, looks disgusted every time she sees Luna's face. She might have had enough and slapped her across the face. As we know, every soap storyline needs a good soap opera slap, and Katie was the perfect person to do it. Maybe Katie could give Luna the reality check that she needs. Katie is aware that Luna took advantage of her son. She also warned her that she would never be his wife, and she would make sure of it. She could lose her patience with Luna, who enjoys taunting her. Elektra, Linnea Grace, is portrayed as sickeningly sweet. She's similar to Luna when she was first introduced on the show, but she has no problem standing up for herself and fighting for her man. We have already seen her go head-to-head with Luna. We wouldn't be surprised if she might want to handle this situation once and for all. This would be the perfect time for Steffi, Jacqueline Massinswood, who was back on the set of Bold and the Beautiful, to return. She could be the only person who has the power to set Luna in her place. Steffi has no problem with shipping her off to jail, with or without the baby. She also doesn't blink twice when it comes to defending herself. Remember when she killed Sheila's, Kimberlyn Brown doppelganger Sugar? Slow burn Sunday. Who's going to stop Luna on Bold and the Beautiful? The question echoes through every storyline, every glance exchanged at Forrester Creations, every whispered warning from those who see danger where others see innocence. Luna Nozawa came into the Bold and the Beautiful landscape as a bright light, full of charm and youthful optimism. The daughter of Poppy, whose history with Bill Spencer and her complicated introduction to the Forrester family placed her squarely at the crossroads of power, romance, and legacy. At first, Luna seemed like the kind of character who might float in the background, a romantic pairing for R.G. Forrester and a source of fresh design inspiration. But as weeks turned into months, her presence grew sharper, her edges more defined, her impact undeniable. What began as a sweet young love story has slowly transformed into a saga about ambition, betrayal, generational conflict, and the intoxicating but dangerous energy of a woman who refuses to stay in the box others have built for her. Luna is not just RJ's girlfriend anymore. She is a disruptive force whose choices have the power to ripple across the entire Bold and the Beautiful canvas. The slow burn of her story has been masterful. We've seen Luna struggle with her sense of belonging, constantly reminded that she is not a Forrester by blood, constantly challenged by those who question her right to stand alongside the dynasty's true heirs. We've watched her navigate the shadow of her mother's choices, trying to carve out a path for herself without falling into the same traps that defined Poppy's past. Yet with each challenge, Luna rises a little higher, asserts herself a little stronger, until the line between underdog and usurper begins to blur. That's where the tension lies. Is Luna the ingenue who will win hearts through resilience and honesty, or is she the dangerous outsider whose determination will push her into choices that others cannot forgive? Every glance, every confrontation, every stolen moment with RG feels loaded with subtext, and fans can sense the storm building just beneath the surface. The question of who will stop her is not just about whether Luna's ambition will be reined in. It is about who will be brave enough, ruthless enough, or desperate enough to try. RG has been The most obvious candidate, her devoted boyfriend who loves her but also fears her intensity. He wants to believe in her goodness, but each time Luna takes a step further into bold territory, he wonders if their bond is strong enough to keep her grounded. Brooke, fiercely protective of RJ, has already raised quiet objections to Luna's growing influence. She knows the Forrester family too well to underestimate what happens when an outsider starts to climb too quickly, and Brooke's instincts tell her that Luna is both vulnerable and dangerous. Ridge observes with his own cautious eye, weighing her creative potential against the chaos she might unleash. Steffi is perhaps the most formidable obstacle in Luna's path. As someone who has fought tooth and nail for her place at the top of Forrester, Steffi does not intend to let anyone jeopardize her hold on power or her family's legacy. If Luna pushes too far, Steffi will be the one to draw the line, and the confrontation between these two strong women is inevitable. But the most fascinating possibility is that no one will stop Luna, that the slow burn will build until she ignites her own explosion, rewriting her role in the Forrester world with or without permission. Luna's connection to Poppy opens the door to deeper revelations, secrets about her father, her mother's past with Bill, and the kind of legacy questions that can shift an entire family dynamic. If Luna turns out to be a Spencer by blood, the stakes rise dramatically. If she claims some hidden tie to the Forresters, the stakes explode. Either way, her storyline is not just about love with RJ, but about her place in the hierarchy of Los Angeles royalty. The slow burn approach ensures that every week feels like another layer added to the fire. Fans see Luna as sweet and charming in one scene, but defiant and cunning in another. She can be vulnerable with RJ, yet she can stand tall and fiery when challenged by Steffi or Brooke. That duality is what makes her so dangerous, because no one can quite predict which Luna they'll be facing on any given day. And as her confidence grows, the risks grow too. Will she step too far into Forrester politics and find herself crushed under the weight of tradition? Or will she outmaneuver those who underestimate her and carve out a place in history for herself? The writers are deliberately walking the tightrope, letting fans speculate, letting the tension simmer, letting the audience ask week after week, who's going to stop Luna? Perhaps the real twist will be that no one can. Luna's storyline is becoming the perfect storm of romance, family intrigue, and ambition, the kind of slow burn that Bold and the Beautiful thrives on. As Sunday fades into Monday and fans prepare for another week of drama, the spotlight is on Luna Nozowa, the woman who may very well change the game forever. Who will try to stop her, who will fail, and who will burn in the fire she leaves behind? The answers are coming, but not quickly, because this is a slow burn, and the longer it builds, the bigger the explosion when it finally comes. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for update news. More.